Welcome once again. Sorry for that. So there is some error which is coming into the PC. I don't know, like some blue color will come like system error and system need to restart. Like that, the error will come. I'm not a technical person, so if someone knows, please let me know how I can fix that. Okay. So here, in case of SPX, so presently this is the structure. So presently in case of SPX also, there is a chance like there is some reversal can happen, but it is not like present means, I mean, tomorrow or day after tomorrow, but there is a chance like after the completion of this structure, there is a chance it might come to the top and reverse from there. Okay, because if I see the structure here, it's a and now it is going for the B, there is a chance like the C will come at least to the 80% of this A. But if I see the total movement, for example, if I add something like this channel here, it is going in a sideways. So there is a chance like here it's A, B and C. So presently it will go, sorry, presently it will go a little bit upper side, that is 3240 or 3230. Then there is a chance like it might going to reverse from there. Okay. Or else there is one more possibility. It will be going to go for 100% of the earlier from this point. Okay. So there is a chance like here it will reverse, or if it is going in a sharper way, there is a chance like if it is crossing 30 to 30 in a sharper time, then it might going to go for 3392 also. Okay, there we will decide how it behaves. For example, whether it is going to make the structure that of the flat or that of the triangle. Okay, this is A, and now it is going in a B wave. So after the completion of B, we will come to know how whether it will behave like a C here or that of the triangular structure. So as per now in SPX, stay for the buy up to the level of 3230 or 3240. Then we will decide whether to stay in a sell or to continue in the buy side. Okay. So now we'll look for the structure that of the Nifty. In the last week, we have discussed that the structure which is doing presently for that hourly, it is like A, B, and the present running structure is C. Okay, so presently it is like A, and this is a B. Presently C is ongoing in case of this structure. But if you see the moment here, the something a day before yesterday, on the expiry day or day before that expiry day, I hope it tried to broke the structure here, but the next day or very next day it opened above that and manages to close in the previous days low, in between the previous days high and low. Okay, so there is a chance like here there is no confirmation yet we are going to go for the downside, but there is a chance like we may reverse. Why I'm saying that, for example, this is the structure which from the top I am looking. So it moved inside the channel. So, and there is a inside the channel and it is taking the support there. So until and unless it breaks the level line, come in below the channel, that is of 10,770 or below that. So we won't be coming to the downside. So if it is like again trading for the upside, so there is a chance like it might going to go for upside for the 11,297 or 11,200. Okay, until and unless it breaks the structure, we won't be staying in a sell. So we are going to go in the favor of the buy. So minimum in the earlier we were discussed that if it is like A and B, this whole structure, like whatever it is like A, and something has started at this particular point as a B. I'm not considering B again because here it's a triangle. So as per the Elliott wave, there is a rule that in the second wave, there won't be a triangle. So it might be the part of this triangle. So something has started new. So A, B, and C is ongoing, or it might be 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 up can be expected. If it is crossing the high of 10,840 once again, so there is a chance it might be going for the 11,131. So that will be minimum 161% of this A, B, and C. Means 161% of this A will be 11,131. So that minimum can be expected if it is crossing 10,840. Okay, so stay in a buy, not to sell as of now, until and unless it crosses the 10,650 or something. So then if it is crossing the 10,650 in lesser time, so there we might see some downside levels that we are expecting is 10,038. So as per now, stay in a buy, only sell if it is crossing 10,650 and buy if it is crossing 10,840. Okay, so stay in a buy, not to sell as per the structure as of now. Okay, so we'll be now looking to the Bank Nifty. So in the group earlier, we have discussed like it is going to touch for the resistance there, and it is facing some resistance at the same particular zone of this range. For example, 1, 2, and 3 times. 3 times it has reversed from that particular point. So if you see the reversal here in the last, the candle was very sharp for the downside, and the earlier next day it opened a little bit up and manages to close that, and next day it is again coming to the downside. So now what can be expected in case of Bank Nifty? If it is like this channel or this trend line, if it breaks in lesser time, we would have considered that okay, we are going to go for the sell in case of Bank Nifty. For example, just if the time wise, okay, so time wise it has closed this particular candle, it has closed to the previous high. But if you consider the time wise, for example, time 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles for the downside, and if I consider only with that time, this is the low which has already crossed with this particular candle. So if it is crossing the Bank Nifty, or the Bank Nifty is crossing below 22,316, we may see one sell. But if I see this total movement, this is little bit sharper, so there is a chance like here it might do the structure that of the triangle. So there is a chance it might do the triangular like structure. If it breaks, it will going to come for the downside. If not, again it will go one time higher to the level of 23,360, and then from there it might reverse for the downside. Okay, if it is not crossing 22,400, we are not going to sell in case of Bank Nifty. So stay in a buy for at least 22,730 or 23,000 once again. Okay, this structure might be doing the flat or something. So stay in a buy, not to sell in case of Bank Nifty until and unless it crosses the 22,400 level on the closing basis. Okay, now we'll look the individual stocks. HDFC. In the earlier week, we have discussed that at least it will be going to go for 1920 or 1930. So I will tell you what was the level. So in the earlier week, we have discussed that it is going to go for the buy. There is no sell, because if you see the overall structure here, it is something like A and B, C has done. So now there is a chance, there is a, there is a B, and it is going to go for the C. Okay, so stay in a buy. Here it might have something have finished like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is a small retracement can be expected, but after this we'll be seeing one more up. So stay in a buy, not to sell in case of HDFC Bank. So there you might see some resistance at the level of 2144. So still the structure hasn't changed. So you can stay in a buy zone with the HDFC. So stay in a buy, not to sell. In the HDFC Bank, we said that stay in a sell. Why I'm saying that? Because if I see the overall movement, it is not very sharp for the upside. That is true. And if I see only this part, it is not sharper, but there is no confirmed sell yet. Okay, so what need to be done for the next week? We just need to add the channel. And from this, one more channel. Yeah, I'll be taking the doubts at the end, so don't worry. Okay. So HDFC Bank, I said stay, try to not to buy, so stay in a sell mode. So now it has broken this structure. If it is crossing again like a 1090 or something, so then we can turn bearish in case of HDFC Bank. So stay in a sell, because here the way it is going, I'm not very comfortable to buy here. But if it is like crossing the high once again, then there is a chance like it might be going to go for a 1180 or something to touch this channel's high. So as of now, stay in a sell at least to the level of 1072 and further falls to 1012 if it is crossing 1093. Okay, so stay in a sell, not to buy until and unless it crosses 1130. Hindustan Unilever, we have discussed that stay in a buy. So structurally hasn't changed much in case of Hindustan Unilever. If I add this again, there is some space left. So stay in a buy, not to sell, at least 2274 or something. So stay in a buy, not to sell. Okay, then we will decide whether to sell or stay in a buy. So from here, this is the top and bottom. So at least it might going to touch for the 2359 or 2281. So from there we will look what the structure makes. But as of now, you stay in a buy, not to sell. ICICI Bank, it was doing something like a triangular structure in the earlier week. We said it might be doing the structure that of the triangle. So it has crossed. So there is a chance it might come down first. So if it is take support, it will go up. If not, further continuation to the downside. So stay in a sell, not to buy as of now, at least up to the level of 315. Further falls, it can be 340 and 325. So stay in a sell, not to buy in case of ICICI Bank. Infosys, from this top, just I'm trying to connect. If I see only this end or this last part, here it is not breaking. So there is a good chance like something as a 1 and 2 or like in a 3 and 4 it is going up. So there is a chance like it might come and touch the level of 810 and further. So that will be previous high. Then there is a chance of reversal. So 810 or 811 could be the reversal zone for the Infosys. But as of now, you can stay in a buy, keeping the 777 as a stop loss for 810 or 812. Okay, stay in a buy, not to sell. What about ITC? In the earlier week or from the level of this, we are in the buy. Something like A and B and C and D and E is doing. Okay, from this top, just I'm connecting here. And from the downside, there is a one more channel like this. So in the ITC, you might see some reversal, but it may go one more up. Okay, because it is not coming in a sharper way, so there is a chance it will go one up to the level of 210 or 220, then it might reverse from there, or else a continuation to the upside. So exactly where it is facing a resistance, I'll see once whether it is facing any resistance from the top. No, it is there, but it might reverse from there to the level of 210 or 215 or 220, then it might reverse. So stay in a buy, not to sell in case of ITC2. Kotak Mahindra, it is in the buy side. In Kotak Mahindra, it was in the buy side. Now a small can be expected. Okay, a small sell can be expected from here, like 1320 or 1330. Then it might go one up before it can go any further down or further up. So here, as per this structure, it is like simple A and B, and sorry, this is A and this is B, and we'll be going for the C. I will add that. Okay, this is A, this is B, and after this, if it's try to break the trend line also, there is a chance it will go one up. So stay in a buy in case of Kotak, not to sell. From here, if it is reversing and going inside, that is a good setup to trade, keeping the stop loss of this. Buy from the 1340 or 1350, then buy for upside for 15, 16, or at least to the level of 1400 and 1500 if it goes further. Stay in a buy, not to sell. L&T structurally hasn't changed much. Again, L&T is in the buy zone. Why I'm saying that? Because the earlier structure is in a buy. So stay in a buy, not to sell, at least to this top. Yeah. All the structures, I think this top 10 stocks are looking similar. One up, consolidation, and one more up. This is a simple ABC structure. So trade for this 1054 or 1000 in case of L&T. Nifty we have discussed. Reliance in the earlier week we have discussed, at least it will be going to go for 1850 or further, because if I see this is like a sharper upside and still there is no sell at. Okay, don't think that if it is going like higher and higher and higher daily, like new highs, it will be reversing. No, until and unless it gives the signs of reversal, don't try to sell, because it will be very difficult to handle if it is moving still a sharp away. Okay, there is a chance it might come like this and go. So in the earlier we discussed, like at least it will go, there is a potential to move a 1950 to 2000. And if I see this movement from this 1 2 or 3 4 5 has finished, or it is going to go for like 1 and 2 or 3 and 4 5 has in the 5 1 2 3 4 and 5, there is a chance. So it might be going to go for at least 2000 or like a 1950 in the earlier we have discussed. So stay in a buy, not to sell in case of Reliance 2. Okay, TCS, what it says in the earlier we discussed this also, like after the flat. See, if you see my last week of forecast video, you will come to know we have discussed like there is a flat. After the flat, it is going to go for upside and will touch the 100% of the earlier move. So this has done yesterday. Okay, this was like a and B, and after the finishing C, it moved inside and hit the top. So it has done. Now what to do for the next week? So here it's looking something like a 1 and 2. It's a 3 and 4. There is a chance like one more up. So look for the buy in case of TCS, not to sell now. So it might reverse. from this zone also, but there is no confirmation yet. Exactly from there it reverse, but there is a chance first it will go high, and if it is going above the 2350 or a 2314 and staying there, then it will confirm one more up. If it is not like reversing sharply from there, so there is a chance it might come down and test the level of 2000. So as of now, stay in a buy, not to sell in case of TCS also. Okay. So now house is open for the question. If you have any questions or doubts, you can ask me, and please specify the time so that we'll be looking those as per your time. Okay. Someone asked SPI, we'll look that. So in the earlier week, we have discussed this like SPI, we are going to go in the uh, zone of buy, or we are going to stay in a buy zone. So still there is structurally hasn't changed much. So you can stay in a buy at least for the level of 212 or 210. So stay in a buy, not to sell in case of SBIN. And from the top side, so there is a chance it is near to that resistance. But if it moved inside and about 201, there is a good chance it will sharply move inside for the at least 225 or something. So stay in a buy, not to sell 225 and 245. If I see this overall structure also, let's looking like a and something has done now. So there is a chance it will go for the upside. So stay in a buy, not to sell on the daily structure. So please limit your question to 1 or 2. So Zeal, okay. If I see only this part, so I'm not going to buy at this particular zone. So there is a chance like it might reverse one more time. This will be doing a 1, 2 or A, B, C, D, E. So there is a chance it will go to touch the low once again. There is a chance. So not to buy as of now until unless it crosses the high. So stay in a sell, not to buy. If it is coming inside and going above the 188, then there is a chance it might be coming and testing the level of 1 to 110. Okay, otherwise it is going to go for one down at least to 80% level. Visually it's a 140 and 120. So stay in a sell, not to buy. Okay, Ruchi Soya I bought and when it's reversed at, when it reversed at 930. Okay, Ruchi Soya. Oh, I'm not very comfortable to these kinds of stocks. See here, there is no participations of the what retailers. There is only the price is pushing upper and upper and upper, and now there is again they are pushing the price to the downside. So if you bought somewhere around 930 or 940, it's better you can exit there, because if it starts falling, then you won't be getting any sellers to give your positions. So I'm not suggesting anyone to buy here, because if you look this, see what is there in daily chart, nothing, just open price, close price, open price, only one single candle. This is not a good stock or good stock to trade or to hold. Okay.
No, it's a risky. Yeah, took for a short-term trade, but I think I should exit.
Yeah, you should, because here see you may not be seeing any participation, and you might not be seeing any buyers also. If you want like at certain price, it might be like the price difference will be more, like 930 one buyer and 940 one seller, or 910 will be one seller. So that is the issue. It will happen with these kinds of the stocks.
Right. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Bajaj Finance for the next week. Okay, we'll look into that. Okay. In Bajaj Finance, there is no sell at. So you can stay in a buy. So earlier week we have discussed the same, like stay in a buy at least for 3400. So now from the top also it is there, from this top to again, so there is a chance. So stay in a buy, not to sell in case of Bajaj Finance. So there is a chance it will go one more up. So there it might be touching the level of 50% or a 618. We'll check with that Fibonacci. Yeah, 618, that is 3724 can be expected in case of Bajaj Finance. So stay in a buy, not to sell until and unless it crosses the 3182. Okay, stay in a buy, not to sell. If it coming slowly, then again it will reverse from there and touch the 3724. So stay in a buy, not to sell in case of Bajaj Finance. Okay. Look the MGL. So in case of MGL, presently you need to stay in a sell, not to buy, because this is a reversal zone and I hope something has started falling. So there is a chance like it will come and test these lows. So stay in a sell. If it is reversing little bit also, there is a chance like it might coming to the down of 840 or 930 or 940. So stay in a sell, not to buy for the next week. 850. Okay, until and unless it breaks the high, don't buy. Okay, anything else or any question you want me to ask? Yeah, Bajaj Finance I have told, and Arbindo Pharma you want me to look? Good. The way it moved, it was brilliant. Like in the earlier or very last week or maybe a month or two, when the all pharma structure or pharma stocks are moving, that time you might have seen this, like here it has given a valid breakout, so there is a good chance it will be going to touch the high. So it has done now, and still there is a chance it will going to go for upside. So if it is reversing sometime also, that will be the buying opportunity for you for 1040 or 1053. Again there is a chance it will reverse, but after that also you are going to see this, because if I see the overall structure in a weekly or a higher time frame, so there is a chance like it will be doing A, B and C. Okay, if something is not going to end in case of Orofarma, it is something going to be the beginning of some structure. So if I see this moment, it's A and B, and at least it will be going to go for 138% or 161%. So I'm just taking this as minimum. So at least it will be going to go for 1100 or something. So stay in a buy, not to sell in case of Orofarma for the long term. For very short term, if you're looking or like daily or intraday perspective, then I'll be looking now. So here in case of intraday or like 1 or 2 days or week or so, still the structure is in a favor of buy. So stay in a buy, because after this also it has broken inside now. So there is a chance it is going to go for upside. So 870, 880 can be expected until and unless it breaks the 760. So stay in a buy, not to sell. Okay. IGL. Okay. So in IGL, so there is a chance this structure is reversing. So this is a high I'm expecting. So there is a chance it will be going to come for a 380 and 347. Why I'm saying that, here it's a 1 and 2, and if it is something has done a 3 and 4, there is a chance it will reverse. So it will be going to come for the 5. But the time wise, we need to look here. There is a still much more time left. So there is a chance that it will be going to go for further down. So stay in a sell for 380 and 347, not to buy in case of IGL. Okay. ONGC and Canara Bank, fine. ONGC, it is here, it is reversing, but not in a sharper way. So there is a chance it will go one up. So just I'm adding this. So this is a sharper 1, 2, or 3. Now it is going in a sideways. So there is a chance it will come and do the structure like this. If it is reversing from there, it will go again to the down. If not, at least it will come to the 80%. So as of now, if you see the structure in a hourly basis, there is some reversal can be expected, at least like 38% or 61% of this immediate move by keeping the low as stop loss. So here you can stay in a buy for at least 81 or 80, and further it can be 83. Okay, there if it reverses again, it will go down and test the low. If not, if it is sharper, so there is a chance like it will be going for the 80% or at least to the 86 level. So stay in a buy, not to sell in case of ONGC. So we'll check the Canara Bank now. So Canara Bank, what it is saying. Okay, right. After this correction, so it is maybe 80%. We'll check with the Fibonacci. Yes, near 80%. So now if it might be the X wave, so A, B, C or something like here, it might be doing this and test the low. So presently it might go down to the level of 98 or 101. And from there, if it reverses again, it will go and reverse structure, be doing this. So there is a chance. Okay, it might be going to go in a sideways, then only it will going to go for one more up. Because if I see this moment and the sharp moment, there is some consolidation expected, then we can see this. But after, as soon as it hit the high, reverses the way it went up, so there it will create some doubt. And here, if you see it in a case of channeling or in case of triangular structure or the way we usually see, so there is a chance that here it has reversed. So if ABC has done, if something it is a 1, so it won't come to the 80%. So that logic again, like as per the neo wave, it says if something has to go, it will or it needs to be stay above the 61.8%. So as if you see this, check this upside moment and the downside moment, it is like near 80%. So there is a chance like the structure is not going to go upside as of now or immediately. So there is a chance like it come little bit up and then reverse, come little bit up and then reverse. So that will be like A, B and C, and C will be same that of the A. For example, this whole structure is A, now it is in the B. So we are going to see C level. So stay in a sell in case of Canara Bank as of now, not to buy. Okay, gold we have seen, so I'll be uploading that video. So stay in a buy, not to sell. So I'll be uploading that video. So you will be seeing that. PTC and NTPC. So for PTC, I need to go a little bit time frame higher because I don't know what structure it is making in the higher time frame. So this is a one channeling, and from this top, okay, or at least this zone we can make from this top. Yeah. So here it is reversing, but if it is like crossing this trend line, then we can say we are going to go for buy. But if it is reversing from there, again it will going to go for one down. But as in the shorter time frame or in the daily time frame, there is a buy might have triggered, because it has broken this structure in a lesser time, so it is going to go for 56. So stay in a buy for next week, not to sell in case of PTC. NTPC. Okay. Yeah, NTPC also the similar structure like A, this, and we are going to go one up. So presently you can look for the sell setup for 86 or 85. From there we might get a reversal to complete this structure as like A, B, and C. So presently sell it, and as soon as it reverses from here and crosses the trend line and give the two-stage confirmation, go for buy for at least 113 or immediate high, that is for 99. Okay, from this level if it is reversing and giving the two-stage confirmation, you can buy. Okay, anything else? Yeah, it might be doing the structure that of the diametric pattern, maybe here. Not a kind. So there is a chance it will come up. So look for the buy, not to sell. First sell, then here it's a good opportunity buy. If I see this overall movement, it is something like a buy. After this, there is a triangle. So there is a chance it might be doing the structure that of the A and B, 80 to 100%. If it is slower, then we will see one more down. Or if it is sharper, it will be going to go for one up. So now in case of IOC, you can look for the buy setup, not to sell. Okay, look for the buy, not for the sell. Sorry. Nalco. Okay. So there is a 6 more minute time we have. So Nalco. Is that right? It's not something. What is that? Nalco? I'm not able to see that. So is there anything name which I need to search?
National Aluminum.
I think it will be National Aluminium Company.
National Aluminum. Okay. This is National Alum. It is okay. Fine. So again we'll move to the daily structure. Okay. Something has broken here. So it's a B, or yeah, it is going to go for one up. So stay in a buy, not to sell, because if I see at least to the 61% or 80%, so 42 and 39 can be expected. So stay in a buy, not to sell. Yeah, Nicola. Yeah, we'll check. Anything is like if it is doing waves, we can check any charts or any what you can say, any structures or any kind of market. There is nothing like we won't check it, but fine. Nalco. Okay. As per the structure, it is like a V reversal for me. It's a reversing, so it is consolidating. If it is consolidating, we are going to see one up at least to 75 or something. So stay in a buy, not to sell in case of Nikola. So there is a chance it might come to the level of 38 or 61% retracement, but as it is going in a sideways, there is a good chance like it will be going to go for 60. If it is crosses, then we'll be going to go for 75 USD. Okay, stay in a buy, not for sell as of now in case of Nikola. Okay, right. There is a small announcement to make. So there already you might have known that there is in the, if you are in the group. So I have giving access to my last recorded videos of Nifty Elliott wave class. There we have discussed a total like a before Elliott wave, or what is the basic thing we need for the Elliott and the total Elliott, and how we need to apply this Elliott wave theory in our day-to-day trading. So that I have discussed in the videos. So that I'm giving access. So if anybody interested, so it will be like presently earlier, which I have given in a 5,000 rupees. So presently you can like, or if your any of your friends wants to learn, they can pay 1910 and get access. And there I'm giving a 1 hour one-to-one time for them. If they have any doubts, they can clear with me in one-to-one session. And again in the future also I'll be in the touch for them if they are interested. Okay, that's it I wanted to tell. Okay, anything else? There is a 1 minute left, so if it is done, we will end the session here. Yeah, thank you, thanks a lot. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care. Yeah, thank you.